Good morning. So today on, what's the date? April 28th and 29th, I'm going to take you through what you are going to do today for your lesson. So our objectives for today is that you can write a specific and arguable thesis and that you can avoid vague words in your writing. And you're going to be able to find the link for this very video in the Watch the Lesson introduction. Your thesis is a weight of 2, but you'll have time to revise it next class. So just a reminder that every class you'll have opportunities to revise, and you can always revise and resubmit all of your work, and I really want to make sure that you do that. So our agenda for today is you're going to complete the check-in, then you're going to complete the no red ink on avoiding vague words, and that should take you about 15 minutes. This check-in should take you about 5 or 10. Then you're going to revise and edit your thesis based on the edits that I gave you, and then you're going to write your thesis paragraph and complete the exit reflection, which will take you about 5 minutes, and I'm going to take you through each of these steps. So first, you are going to go to this check-in, and up here it says it should take about 10 minutes. First, you're going to take this form, and this is for you to give your opinion about what changes should be made to Nichols Park. So please complete that before you begin the rest of the launch or check-in. Then you're going to share out and put your name down and your period in green. So for example, I would put Eliza and I am in whatever period I am in. Then you're going to share out in the blue column something that you've learned in your research. You're going to use 2 to 3 sentences, and here are sentence frames that you can use. Then, after you write 2 to 3 sentences just about what you have been researching, so I just want you to just share out some things that you have researched to share with your peers. Then you're going to respond to someone else. So, for example, Drake responded to me, and you can use these sentence frames to respond to what someone else said. So you're going to see, okay, cool, Eliza is researching how schools are dealing with school closures, and I am researching the economic impacts of coronavirus, and then I make a connection to someone else's. So one way that my topic connects to yours is that I'm learning about how ill-equipped our society is to handle this type of virus. It's impacting us all a lot. Then you will head back to your research outline, but you actually do not necessarily have to, because you can just click on this link to go to the no red ink practice, where you're going to go to the avoiding vague words link. So it should take you right here to avoiding vague words and phrases 1. You'll press begin and you'll do the lesson. It'll take you through what vague words are. So I really want you to avoid using things or stuff or words that are not specific, or problems or good. So this is going to be helping you practice making your vague words into more specific words. For example, instead of good friend, someone is a loyal friend. Then after that, you're going to go back and revise your thesis based on my feedback. So how you will do that is, for example, I will give you feedback on your thesis here, and then you will revise it here. And then finally, you'll complete your thesis paragraph. And so basically, instead of writing just a thesis for this essay. You're going to be writing a whole paragraph about it that just provides some context to your argument and then your argument at large. Sorry, it's garbage day and it's being quite loud outside. And then finally, so you're going to revise and edit your thesis, write your thesis paragraph, and complete an exit reflection. This reflection should take you about 5 minutes. I just wanted to go over, sorry, one second. I just wanted to go over the difference between research findings and consequences because I'm getting a lot of questions about this. So let's say I'm researching abortion and my research question is, how do abortion laws impact women's health? So here I have what is a research finding. A research finding is just a fact that helps you answer your research question. For example, abortion is legal in some states and not legal in others. That's simply just a fact that's helping me answer this research question. Whereas a consequence is a consequence of your social issue. So, for example, a consequence of some states not allowing abortions is that unsafe, under-the-table abortions take place instead, which is putting women's health at risk. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I hope that you enjoyed the lesson for today.